If you look at golf instruction on YouTube, good chance that you've come across Dr. Kwon's rope swing drill. I have, and it piqued my interest, and then it was also recommended to me by a friend. Thanks a lot, Jesse. So I decided to kind of look on the internet, try to find myself a rope with the right size and dimensions. I have no idea what those dimensions are anymore, but I'll find them and put them somewhere on the screen here for you in case you're interested. But I was able to find one on Amazon, the right length, the right thickness, everything recommended by Dr. Kwon. For those not familiar with this rope swing drill, it's supposed to help you with your tempo, your sequencing in your swing, and maybe even help you find your natural swing plane. And I started using it. Now, I would demonstrate this for you, but I'm still recovering. More on that in a minute. So instead, you can just kind of look at Dr. Kwon here demonstrating the rope swing drill. Now let's start with the good news. When I first started using this, I felt like I saw pretty much immediate results. I'd swing the rope for a little bit, pick up a club and swing, and I'd feel like it was just naturally, it's like I was swinging the club but feeling the rope, right? Which obviously is the whole point. And I could imagine the rope hitting me on the back and then starting my downswing in proper sequence, and it just seemed to help again with the sequencing and timing of my swing. So I'd come out to the garage, swing the rope a little bit, hit a few balls. Swing the rope a little bit, hit a few balls. I continued to do this, but after a few days, what I realized is I was starting to feel a little bit sore on my side. Nothing too big, just a little bit tender. And so I didn't think too much of it. I just thought, okay, you know, the rope's hitting me there, no big deal. And I practiced for a couple more days. And the strange thing is, I wasn't even practicing that much. It was just a little bit here, a little bit there. And then I thought, you know what, maybe I should look at, you know, where the rope is hitting me in the mirror and just take a look. And I was shocked. So here you can see, this is actually looking better than what it was. So obviously, as soon as I saw that, I stopped the swing immediately. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. How in the world could you get to that point without realizing it? And honestly, it just felt a little tender. Now you might think, man, you're an idiot. And you know what? That's exactly what I said to a couple of my buddies when I sent them the pictures here. I was texting them saying, how could I be such an idiot that I didn't realize it was doing this damage to my skin and my body? But as I reflected on it, I just didn't feel like it was that sore. It just felt a little tender. It didn't feel bad at all. So I was surprised. I was shocked to see that result. After that, I just became curious to see if other people were having the same issue or if I was the only idiot out there. Turns out some people had this question. Now, I don't know if they beat themselves as severely as I did. However, people were wondering, hey, what about the marks showing up on my body? Should there be bruising? I saw it both on Dr. Kwon's video in the comment section and then on other sites as well. I even posted a comment to which Dr. Kwon just recently replied saying you really need to slow down the swing and it should only be hitting you gently and you really shouldn't experience bruising. So it's quite possible I was doing it wrong. I don't feel like I was swinging it so hard and so fast. I don't even have that fast of a swing speed. And maybe, who knows, maybe I just bruise easily. I don't know. That has not been my experience in life, but who knows? However, now I'm kind of put off by this a little bit, obviously, because I don't want to bruise up my body. But at the same time, this was really effective, so I'm in a bit of a conundrum. Now, you can pick up other training aids, kind of like this very cheap one I found online. The problem is it just doesn't have the weight to it. So you can still kind of practice it, but because it doesn't have the oomph of the rope, I don't think it's going to be as effective. But the problem with the oomph of the rope is I'm beating myself up. So obviously there's a problem there. So what I'm thinking about doing is trying to come up with a way to soften this up a little bit, maybe put some cushioning around it in some way, and then of course swing it a lot lighter. I don't know if it's gonna be effective. I don't know if it's the wisest thing to even try, but those are the kind of thoughts that I'm contemplating at this point, because I do think this is an excellent drill for my golf swing and maybe for yours as well. So if you wanna check it out, just proceed cautiously, swing lightly, and make sure you're checking yourself out in the mirror every once in a while to make sure you're not leaving marks all over your body. If this video has been helpful to you in any way, would you please consider hitting that like button and subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time on Golf Quest.